And welcome back to Station Engineers. Well, last time we basically got our furnace up, we got our solar panels up, but now it's time to protect them because of the fact that the storm is going to be coming soon. I did miss count last time. I thought we were on day 7. We're actually on day 8, coming into day 9. So that is something that really have to pay attention to. The first storm usually comes at nightfall. So I know that I got a little bit of time to do this. What we're gonna do, I pretty much got everything on me already. I was gonna say what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna enclose these things in boxes. Now, there's 6 front and back, and 6 top and bottom. That's 12 steel sheets. Or iron sheets. I'm gonna need just to box it around that, and then 2 on the end, so that is 14 sheets. I need 10 more sheets. I need 6, 7, 8 frames, which I have, and the glass. So we just really need the sheets. And we got other problems. We're still working on getting our stuff up and running. Everything's in here. More problems. Okay. Actually, boom, boom. I don't know when that storm's coming, so I want to pick up everything because I want to pick up everything because I really do not want to lose stuff. Boom. Oh, copper. Okay, so we need the iron sheet or iron sheets. Really? Really? You drain that fast? Oh my gosh. Alright, oh, it's because I had this on. Iron sheets. Boom, there's that. So we're gonna have you working on that. Let's go ups. Now, first one. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna put that down. Now, I'm going on the outside because in the past, when I had it on the inside track, it actually caused damage to them. So, I don't know when the storm's coming. Oh, actually, I'm missing 3. Ah! Oh! Stop! Oh, got plenty of iron sheets. Hey, I need 3 more frames. Or no, not frames, wall kits. Now, nothing would be worse than doing this and this storm comes like right now. Because I am not ready for it in the slightest, but like I said, usually the first storm comes right at nightfall. One thing I hope eventually they do though is I don't want it to damage it too much. I really don't want it to damage it too much, but I would love to see rock chips. And eventually, like if you really have not been paying attention to it and not fixing it, possible like stress fractures and things like that in the windows. I would love to see that be done. And I just noticed something. I still haven't hooked up that solar panel. We'll come to that. Okay. So it's boxed in, but that's still not protected enough because of the fact that the underneath is not protected. I need the welder. So now, those are totally boxed in. Alright, well, let's go fix our first thing. Actually, before we even do that, my next thing I'm going to be doing is going to require something else. So I'm going to start getting that ready. I require a lot of something else, so cables. They only have 11, but I'm gonna need a lot. Okay, let's work on this. Now the one good thing is, even once you get it up and running, and you get your stuff there going, you actually can walk behind, and you'll have a system set, or you'll have the ability to do stuff, or get in there and actually fix things if necessary. You now, can I get by? Yes, I can, but I can't get to that one. Get back off. I don't want to be using my jetpack too much because I really don't have a ton of it left. Now to put that back on. And voila. We now have a protected, and a lot of coils, protected system. But as much as I like that protection, it doesn't help us because, well, we can't use it. Like, we can't move. Like, as soon as the sun goes to midday, it's no longer worth it. Or no longer useful to us. So we're going to do some logic. We're going to get our logic up today too. So for the logic, I want to go over this before I even start printing them so you can start doing it too. What I recommend is type in LO, and you'll see logic down at the bottom. We will need 4 of these logic kits, or logic IOs, 2 logic memories, and 2 logic processors. Again, 4, 2, 2. I'm saying that before I even started so that you can, if you're following along and want to make this logic, you can start printing them up before I even started. So that way you will be finished before I even, before I'm done. Almost 50. Yay. Okay, so there's 2. 1, 2. Midday. 3. 4. Stop. Memory now. Hello. Memory. Boom. There's our 4. And 1. 2. Okay, now we need those processing units. Oops. So LO again. Processors. 2 more. 1, and 2. Alright. So we now need to start thinking. Okay, we need this, the labeler, and we need the kit sensor. Alright. First things first. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna put down the daylight sensor. Now, as you can see, you have a gas sensor, you have a motion sensor, and daylight sensor. Before, the sensor used to actually look like this. Now it actually looks almost like a solar panel because it has a little bit of its own power. So we want to put the daylight sensor down, and you want the daylight sensor to face north. So again, west, east, north. This is the only one that kind of still matters. Up top, I'm going to show you how, if you built your data ports to the west, to do it like me. If you built your data ports to the east, how to do it the other way. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put down our readers. So I like to put down the readers to where, as you can see, there's 3 inputs. There is, and I can't do it this way, so we'll here. You have your power and your data on the bottom, data on top. So I'd like to do this. Now the thing is get that out so I don't use all the charge on that. Now I am putting it down 1 because I don't want my logic to touch the same line as the solar panels. Now it's not something you have to actually worry about, it's just preference. So memory is the next 2. And then you want to go and look for math unit, or I want to say it's the math unitary, or it's just the math unit. I had it first, but then I wanted to look around. Math unitary? Let's compare math unit. Huh. Okay. This one has 1 on every side. I'll put down both of those. And then now we need to go for a batch writer. Make sure to look for batch writer. And again, I put it with it only has 3. I put it with the electric looking inwards and the up and down. Now the reason why I kind of do that is it makes it a lot easier to do this. Put that there, we put that there, and we put that there. Put that there, we put that there, we put that there, put that there. So now, put that there, put that there, put that there. Oh, there's the storm. And with the storm, it is going to hinder us from being able to do this. We're going to get up what I can, and then we'll have to pause this. So oops, hey, I did that wrong. You need to go bye-bye. Now, I can't fly right now, because if I do, bad things will happen. It'll actually push me away. But what I'm doing right now is I'm actually just getting this thing set up to where we're almost done with what I can do while it's doing this. So let's do this. Let's go back here. And we're gonna save some of our battery power. As you can see, this is the reason why I built this. If you look, none of this stuff's getting damaged. Even though that window's open, or that door's open, none of the stuff's getting damaged. So, I don't want to use up all the power. While I'm waiting. So I'm going to basically go dark, save some power, and I will fade out and fade back in once the storm's over. Storm shouldn't last that long, first storm of the day, first storm, but I don't want you guys sitting here waiting. And it's gone. So the storm is now gone, and as you can see, basically I had the door open the entire time. Nothing in here is damaged. Because, well, the winds can't get to it. And if the winds can't get to it, that's great. Also, if we go up here and we open this up, I do recommend putting the cold air into this if you can. So while I open both sides to get the cold air, as you can see, there's no damage. All health is 100%. So life is good. Alright, so back to this. Now that the storm's over, let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff hooked up. Whoops. And if you look, here's another group of wires that I need to get. And now, all the straight lines. We'll get the ones up top first. And you know what, I just realized something. I don't have the curve to hook up the top branch just yet. So we'll do it right here, right here. And, oop, and oop. So now everything here is hooked up, and this is your entire logic circle. We'll look at it in daylight, make it a little bit better, but we need more cables. Okay, good. You have power. Wait a second. I almost built into the kit. Cable. Need more cables. Now we're actually getting low on copper, so I gotta watch my copper usage or my cable usage here because I don't want to run out completely, but I also want to have the ability to have this thing fully set up. We'll stop it at 10. That way if I need more for something else, I can still use that. There we are. That way, if I need it for something else, I hopefully still have stuff left. Oh, hey, something else we need. Something I didn't think about putting in right away. Where are you? Boom, power controller. And we're gonna put you right there. Oops, I did that backwards. For those that were paying attention, power controller was right, but look at the way that the power is going. I need to flip that. That's again the scroll wheel. Just scroll down just a little bit and boom, there it is. My power is now dead. Oop. That one's now dead too. Okay, so we need to put a battery in there. And not only just a battery, but we also need to hook it up so it's going to be charging as soon as the sun comes up, because okay, now I don't want to bring this one down because the door's right here. I don't think anything's ever going to touch the door. Actually, yeah, we can bring it down. I don't think anything's going to touch the door on that part. So we're good to hook that in, and we need to get our wire cutters. Really? Boom. There it is. Turn this on. Sun's getting ready to come up. Yay. Okay. Now, the one thing we do want to make sure we don't touch is the wall here, because there will be something there. Yeah. And pop. Boop. Alright, so now we have our daylight sensor hooked up to this. This actually has power and is getting power. Blue, green, awesome. So, first things first. We need to label things. So this is going to be horizontal, confirmed, vert, confirm. This would be our, and this is the important things to remember. You need to make this one memory a 75. We'll make that 75 in a second. We'll make this a 1.5. We're going to name this math 1. Name this one math 2. And I'll go over them in a second. I'm just trying to get this done. Now, I want to keep this on the same level. So since this is the reader logic for horizontal, this is going to be a horizontal writer. Okay. Reader for vert, horizontal vert. Or sorry, vert writer. Okay. So there's that. Power's getting low. We have still battery backup if I need it right there. But let's go ahead and start getting things hooked up. First things first. For your horizontal, this is the easy. Oh, actually, first things first. Let's get a solar panel hooked up to it. What do you say? Now, I don't know if it's going to allow me to do this because of the glass, but let's still try it. It does. Yay. Alright, we're just going to hit the one up for right now. So, easiest one to do is your horizontal. Get your screwdriver out. Go to... Well, you're looking for the daylight sensor. That's your inbound. There's your inbound daylight sensor. You want it to read the horizontal since it's on the horizontal. Turn that on. And then you come all the way over here. You're reading your horizontal. So if you just find the one that's labeled horizontal, then you go to output. It's to the solar panels, which is that one right there. And you do horizontal and turn it on. And now it's going to start moving around. And it's going to start tracking the horizontal for the sun. Now that's great and all, but that's only going to do this. We need to make it rise. So, first thing that we're going to do, 75. If you press this with your mouse, it goes up by 100, down by 100. If you hold the shift, it goes up by, oh, not shift. You hold the control, I apologize. Hold the control, it goes up by 10. So here's 75, or 70. And then right here, if you just click it, it goes up by 1. So there's 75. Here, just click it, 1, hold down control, and you got your decimal point, 0.5. So, got the memory set up. Vertical, we need to read from the daylight sensor. We want it to read the vertical. Turn that on. Math unit. Oh. Oop. Math unit. We want to bring in our stuff from the vertical. We want to add, because our sensor's on this side, we want to add 7.5. Then we want to read in the math 1 and 1.5, and we want to divide, and then to the solar panel from math 2, oops, we want to do the vertical, and now it tracks it, and it is tracking the sun. So this whole thing is now set up. So again, horizontal, daylight center, horizontal, comes all the way over, and that's the reason why I do this, because if you see, it goes all the way over, boom, to your horizontal writer. Your logic reader for the vertical reads the daylight sensor. Vertical, we have our 2 memories. Vertical comes into here, vert 1, 75, add, then it comes out into the math 1, into the math 2 unit right here, 1.5, divide, comes out and goes all the way back up and into this. And vert, and then solar panel, math 2, vertical. Now, this works because the data is on this side. If you put the data port on the east side, then instead of add for math 1, you will subtract for math 1. Now, we're gonna crowbar this one. Actually, let's see if I can get it through the thing. Hold on. Let's see. Let's try it. Boom. And we're 1 short. 1 cable short. Now, this is great and all. But see, now we have 2 solar panels. Nope, I want the light off. We now have 2 solar panels that are going to get everything up and running. And that now sets up their thing to where we're going to get rid of the bottleneck of power. Because now, if I turn this on, move this here, boom, that's going to charge. That's already charged. Let's toss this one in. Where is our big one? Where is our big one? There's that. Hey, a big one. And so these little ones, they're not gonna keep this working. That's the reason why I have the other panel facing east. So that if I put a little one in there and it runs out, it will still... I'm gonna drain that other battery. Just basically trying to charge up all the batteries now. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. And toss that in there. Boom, boom. And toss that in there. And the labeler I no longer need. At least not for right now. And congratulations, if you followed along with this, you now have solar power tracking. So this is going to be dead because it's not going to charge while this thing's trying to charge. The other one. I have a small one there. Small one there. I have a bigger one, a small one, a small one, a small one. There's a second big battery. There's a small battery, okay. I'm missing a big battery. Also, I noticed something. I'm missing my road flares. My flares disappeared. They're not in here. And when I'm episode 1, I put them right there. All my road flares are gone. Did I drop you in that? No. Fine, let's get some water. Oh, hey, you know what? Do you recognize these? They're both large batteries. That's where the large battery is. But yeah, all my flares are gone. I don't know where they went. Because I put them in these things. But I noticed that this was empty, and I was like, wait, where's my flares? It was in... What was in here? I think that was a battery. But yeah, we're just a little over 30 minutes, and that's probably because of the fact that I shut off, or I'm going to shut down. We're probably just under 35 minutes due to the fact that I shut down for the storm, and yeah. So as you can see, it's still tracking. And again, one thing that we could do, whoops, might help if we not turn off the jetpack. We could do this. And we can actually go ahead and close ourselves in it. Now, the one thing you want to make sure you do, get out of the way of the solar panels. So the solar panel is going to track. It's going to stay there. It's going to follow the sun. But the problem is it's going to stop in the middle of the night for this one because of the fact that that battery that's down below is going to die. And these will not track anymore because, well, that battery, one, it's not fully charged, so it's definitely not going to last. But two, a small battery won't last the night for cycling through this. That's the reason why I have this here. So as soon as the sun starts coming up, it will start charging, it'll charge these, and boom. I'm just staying in here for a little bit longer because I want the cold temp in here. I don't think this area heats up. I really don't, but I don't want to risk it. And if anything, we can test it out. We'll close it at like 60 something degrees or whatnot. negative, and then we'll open it back up at nighttime or midday and just try to run in real quickly. I like nighttime due to the fact that there's not a lot of heat, but if I remember it during the day, whee, I don't remember it during the day. So see, as I said, boom, done. So those aren't going to move anymore. So right now, they're stopped right where they are because the logic is not on. This will probably be one of the last days that we do not have power. So congratulations, like I said, if you followed along, you were about to be power sufficient. So, I want to wait for daytime. It's the only reason why I'm still doing this. Let's take a look at our inventory real quickly. We have 138 iron, we have 24 gold, we have 9.5 copper. I don't like that 0.5. Oh, I can't run it. Never mind. I have to live with that. We have 170 steel and 43 silicon. I will have to go mining. So the next video, the beginning of it will be a mining, and then we'll go ahead and we'll build our filtration system for water, carbon dioxide, and then we'll start working on getting this pressurized. And on top of the pressurization, we'll start working on getting hydroponics, which is going to be in that corner right there. Yeah, I know that if I put in that corner, I'm not going to get all day, but honestly, with what I do hydroponic wise, I don't need all day. It's just going to need a little bit because once it starts taking off, it's going to take off. But we'll go into that detail here. Come on, son. We'll go into that detail here on the next time. But I mean, I can't even build anything because of the fact that power's turned off. I do need to get this up and running. Well, I'll show you how I set up my airlock here. Eventually, I need to vacuum out all of this because I want it all gone before I do get the full setup. Ooh, that leaks through, huh? But I just want to make sure there is nothing touching these. Good. Down there doesn't really matter as much. But yeah, I just don't want any crossover from these two. Sun is taking forever. I do apologize. I just want to show proof of concept. I do have a full battery. It will drain because that's wanting to fill. I do actually want to fill those before I do anything really else. Actually, I want to build stairs. I want to get to that easily. So, yeah, let's do this. Off. Up. And I lost 0.5 of a gram because it doesn't register that. At least I think I lose the 0.5. Yep. I lost the 0.5, so I lost one cable coil. I should have printed up a cable coil before I moved it, but I wasn't thinking. So ladder. I'm not sure how big this is, so we'll just start with one to start with. Ooh, it it doesn't allow you to go in the center. Oh, I was hoping it would allow, or not a center. It doesn't allow you to go off to the edge. It has to be center. They don't like that. Oh well. But now I got a way to get up, and I don't have to worry about that. If like the winds pick up and everything again, I don't have to worry about not being able to get up here. So we'll do that, and at least that gives me that. I really want to change that color though. I want a gray. Ooh, sun's coming up. Okay, get ready. Shut off. You, oh hey, you're already. And boom. Everybody get ready for power. You drain the rest. And I see it without? Yeah, better without. So get ready for it. It's like waiting for the first glimpse. So look, they're actually moving before the sun even comes up because that one solar panel is already getting some charge because the system recognizes that the sun is up on the grid. So they're already moving over, and there we go. So this is going to be a change. I'm actually going to be ending a video in daylight. So that's getting charged. That's getting charged. That will get charged once these gets charged, and yeah, we are going to have some stuff. So with that, if you liked this episode, if you liked everything that was going on, please do me a favor, hit that like button. I also would like it if you subscribe so you can continue following along, but that is strictly up to you. I just want to see if you like the video or not, if I'm putting out decent content for you. Other than that, you take care, you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.